Hi, I'm Amy Jackson. I'm a leadership coach and I specialise in working with mid-level professionals, transforming them from overwhelmed managers into confident and highly effective communicators and leaders. One of the initiatives that I created, experimented with and threw out into the world during the pandemic as part of my contribution to how do we help navigate through this was an initiative that we called the Leader Support Series. It does what it says on a tin, a series of conversations supporting leaders. What we were aiming to do was bring together a collection of no more than 8 in a cohort, mid-level managers from across organisations. Within the same organisation, we had a shared understanding that helped create this "I'm not on this alone," but with the anonymity created by going beyond my close sphere, which leads to deeper conversations quickly. We ran these series of group coaching sessions virtually, either Zooms or Teams or whatever the platform was in any particular organisation. And they were 1.5 hour sessions every fortnight, structured and focused development conversations. So what we did was we had some reflection questions before each session for every leader to explore. So they were thinking about their own leadership. They then had a chance to share their own reflections on their strengths, on their specific challenges and what they'd been learning over the previous fortnight. We then dived in within each conversation into specific individual challenges that group members brought to the table, or into themes that we could see from everyone's share was the key piece that everyone was struggling with in that moment. Whether that was, specific stuff like how do I manage working from home and people starting to come back into the office or not. A very common one was around workload management. How do I cope with the conflict of mid-levels where I've got all this pressure coming from different directions from above, as well as constant pressure from underneath, demands and team members needing my time, shifting my behaviour from a doer to a leader. Into much, deeper, more profound almost, interpersonal challenges from, how do I lead upwards to how do I cope with an empire builder in my peer group. So I guess the difference was that rather than it being content and here's what you do, we covered an awful lot of content, but as it emerged from the group. It was a chance for everyone to walk away with a shared sense of experience and pragmatic tools. Here are the things that I can do, that I can experiment with, that will help me to be more effective through the challenges of the moment. If you have a group of managers within your organisation, a large cohort of that mid-level who are struggling, who need some extra skills, who are navigating big transitions, this might be a strategy that could work well for them. I encourage you to give me a call, find out more about how we might modify or adapt this way of working. Fortnightly, 1.5 hours, short, sharp, virtual, easy to integrate over 3 months so we get a progression of development. I would love to talk more with you about whether that might be suitable to help you in your group, your organisation, to get more confident leaders and build that capacity despite the challenges of the moment. Head over to the socials, head over to the website, and I look forward to another conversation. Thanks.